What's going on, peeps? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it may be for you. Welcome back to the channel. For those that are new, welcome to KDJ Fishing. Today we are in Cocosry, Louisiana, and we're in search for some redfish, of course. The water is pretty muddy right now. We had a low tide earlier this morning, and the tide is coming up. So high tide today is around 10:30, 11 o'clock, somewhere around that window. So we're going to be fishing an incoming tide, which means that they're probably going to have some dirty water dumping into this marsh system. But we can't control that. We just got to take the calls that Mother Nature gives us. And that's what we're going to do today. So y'all hold tight, grab a seat, grab a drink, and maybe even a snack. And hopefully we can catch us a couple of fish. Hopefully. Let's get it. Oh, yep. Man, as soon as that top water hit the surface, maybe like 2 seconds after that, this little rat red exploded on it. The little guy, get him in real quick. Try to get this hook out without hurting ourselves. Okay, there we have it. First fish in the morning, came off the top water. I'd say this one's probably about 15 and a half. All right, so that didn't take too long. That was probably like my 4th or 5th cast of the morning. And I'm very certain that there's more redfish in here. So we're just gonna kind of fish it on our way to our destination. They got some stuff going on back up in here. I mean, it could just be bait because it is very shallow. But definitely go try to find out. Water is very dirty. Oh, wow. Got him. Oh. That was awesome. That fish came up and destroyed that bait. And I'm in a little pickle unless he, there he goes. Look at that, look at the wake on that thing, man. That thing is huge. Oh my gosh, that fish is huge, y'all. Oh my goodness, come on, come from around there. Oh crap, this fish got me in a pickle, y'all. This fish has got me in a bind. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. He's strong. Very strong. And a lot bigger than I thought he was. Come on, man. Dump him around there. There we go. Look at that. buddy. Let's see how we can get you in here without hurting ourselves. All right. All right. Another coquetry redfish. This one's a lot better. A lot better fish for sure. He was aggressive, he was mean, he was hungry, and he was fun to fight. Real nice fish. All right, there he goes. I knew they had a fish in there. They probably had more than one for sure, but I'm glad I caught that one because it was a nice one. And that last fish, when my bait hit the water, he shot out to the left, but once I started working it, I saw him turn around and came after it. That was pretty tight. All right, we're gonna try this bank, which has a pretty detailed grass line. See if we can catch a couple of redfish on this bank right here. Dang. That was a redfish. As soon as I stood up, I seen a redfish. But he was already trying to get out of here. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I was just talking about how as soon as I stood up, I spooked the redfish. He was swimming straight towards the boat, full speed. And next thing you know, I made another cast without hesitation, and I just seen a weight coming straight for my bait. This is a good fish. Very good fish. And as y'all can see right there's a lot of submerged vegetation. That's why the water is darker right here, because it's just full of vegetation. And those redfish, sometimes they're in that grass and sometimes they're floating on top. And not surprised at all that we found a couple of fish here. All right. Oh yeah. Look at that. Man, that is a pretty fish. All right, y'all. So far, this is the catch of the day. I don't have a measuring board with me, so I don't know how long this fish is, but I know it's definitely a good fish. Probably like 27 and a half, if I had to guess. 27 and a quarter. But if it's a slot, then it's 26 and 3/4. This is a very good fish. This fish came off of the pit boss. I was just swimming it on top of the grass, and I seen that weight come behind it and didn't waste no time at all. All right, one more look at this one and we're gonna let her go. All right, so we're gonna pedal out into a little bit deeper water, not in that grass, so that this fish can revive correctly. She's gone. All right, so we're gonna head right back to this bank and continue to fish this grass line. It goes all the way to that far back wall, and there's actually a little pocket to our left with some submerged vegetation in it. So hopefully we can find us one more redfish alone here. I mean, that was 2 redfish real quick. I spooked one, and then the other one, of course, y'all seen that. See some bait activity. May have a redfish or 2 around there. Oh, ho, ho. Wasn't even, I was looking out here and I heard an explosion, then I felt it. It was definitely a redfish that hit my bait. Maybe still around there though, because I didn't see any fish take off or anything like that. So that fish may still be around here. One more cast. There he goes. There he goes. Beautiful. He had another one with him. When I set the hook on this one, I seen one kind of swim off a little bit to our right. That's a big old garfish right there. This one's smaller than the last, but it's still a slot fish and it's still beautiful. Oh, quick release. Quick release. Just when I was about to grab him, he came off. But that goes to show you, like I explained in some of my other videos, when you make a cast and you get a strike and you miss that fish, don't think that fish is long gone. Like, sometimes those redfish, they stay in that general area where you had the strike and they're looking for the bait that they missed. Unless you set the hook on that fish, then most likely you ain't gonna catch them again. I mean, that's the same thing for bass fishing. It's a good chance you ain't gonna catch that fish again. But like for this situation, I felt them hit my lure, but I didn't get no hook set in them. So I knew that fish had to still be in that area because of that. And also I did not see a wake. I didn't see him take off swimming. So made a couple of more casts and boom, caught him again. It's a little shallow right here. Oh my. Right there in that left corner that I was telling y'all about a few moments ago, I just seen a little school pop up over there. All right. That was a horrible cast. Oh, I see one. I see one, y'all. Oh, baby. Look at the redfish right there. That is a stud of a redfish, y'all. It keeps turning. Oh yeah, this is it right here. This is it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get out that grass, baby. Get out that grass. No, no, no. Get out the grass. Get out the grass. There you go. I need that grass to get off my line because it's causing my line to have slack in it. Hopefully I don't pop it. All right. I think the grass is off. Man, I got a lot of crap going on here, y'all. Goodness gracious. Get out the grass, bro. All right. Let's see if we can grab this fish without him going crazy. That grass wore him out for sure. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Nice fat redfish right here. And he's croaking away. Man, this fish is heavy. If this is a slot fish, cool. Talk about tournament winning redfish. Look at that blue tail. Look at that blue tail. Wow, look at that. All right, y'all. Here's one more good look at this fish. Man, this is a fat, heavy redfish. I wish I would have had my measuring board because I am curious to know if this is a slot fish or not. It's a good chance that it's probably like 27 1/4, but man, he is fat. This fish came off of the pit boss once again. I made a couple of casts at it, but every time I would make a cast, it would turn the different direction that my bait landed. So made that final cast, and when I seen that I was heading straight towards him, and I just let that bait fall, and as it fell, he crushed it. Let's get him back in the water. All right, so this is that little pocket that I was telling y'all about, where I just caught that big fish out of. He was coming out of this pocket. I actually caught him right out here, but he came from out of here. And while we were further down, I seen a bunch of commotion, so I figured it was some redfish back up in here, but I wasn't too sure. And I see another one. Oh man, and I wonder why nobody wants to come fishing with me. Oh bro, this is so fun. Dang, little guy, about to say you didn't put up too much of a fight. There we go. Get mad, get angry at me. Nice slot fish right here. All right, I think he's ready. I think he's ready. Oh, maybe not. Not as big as the last one, but definitely a good fish, a respectable fish for sure. I don't know if it's because I'm hot outside or what, but that water temperature feels real good back in here. But that's why it's important to come out here early in the morning, because the water temperatures are going to be cooler early in the morning. Once you get about anywhere from like 10 o'clock on past, now those water temperatures start climbing, and by noon it's hot. Air temp's hot, the water temp's hot. Those fish do not want to be bothered, and the fishing can get real tough in the afternoon during the summertime. Not really seeing no vegetation along the banks up here, but there's a little pocket right around this corner that I think, if I can recall, has some vegetation in it, and maybe they might have a redfish floating around in there. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I see the vegetation from here. Oh, I see one, y'all. He's heading straight to the bank. I took my cast back just now because the way he's swimming, I wasn't going to get a good cast at it. So there he goes. There he goes. All right. Money. Nope. Fooled me. He fooled me. I thought for sure he was about to crush that bait just now. Yeah, this one's skittish right here. Either I see him or I see another one, but I think it's the same one. Man, that redfish really does not want to eat. That's crazy. Got it. That's what I call enticing a fish to eat right there. About time, my friend. Man, that redfish was playing hard to get. I think I kind of spooked him twice, and then all the other times he did not want to bite the lure. Like, he was just swimming right by it, very unbothered. But I finally got his little butt to eat. All right, I think you're ready, my friend. Yep, nice golden color to this one. I think this might, okay. You're trying to be very complicated, I see. I was trying to let the people know how pretty you are, but I think this is the goldish redfish I've caught today. All right, buddy, there you go. Dang. That was a redfish way back there. I see the tail. I seen the tail. I seen the commotion. It must have crashed some bait at the surface. Whoa, whoa. Got him. Got him. Got him. soon as I threw that pit boss out there, man. What a fish. Oh man, that's a good fish. Oh no. There we go. All right, buddy. So like I said, I seen some fish in this little pocket, this corner right here, but I wasn't sure if it was garfish or redfish. Seemed like it was redfish from a distance, but I wasn't too sure because I haven't had a lot of luck in this pond right here. This is honestly the first redfish I've caught in this pond, and I've fished this pond probably about 6 or 7 times. This is a good fish right here. A hell of a fish, man. Now this is a slot. This is a slot fish right here. Short and fat. Nice and golden too. Look at that one. See that pit boss right in the corner of his mouth? She pretty much destroyed it though. It's broken in pieces, but definitely a healthy slot fish right here, man. I would love to have this fish during the tournament for sure. And I've never fished this area for a tournament before, so might have to consider this for sure. Beautiful. Can't get enough of these creatures, man. Really can't. Let's get this girl back in the water. All right. Hold up. Hold up, girl. You're not ready yet. There you go. All right.